you're out. Won't you stay with me, my darling, when my walls start burning down, down, down. This house is my name, like an elegy. You're mine, oh my, echoing where my ghosts all used to be. Oh my, oh my. There's still cobwebs in the corners, and the backyard's full of bones. Won't you stay with me, my darling, when this house don't feel like home? When this house don't feel like home? Oh, ashes, ashes, dust to dust. The devil's after both of us. Lay my curses all to rest. Make a mercy out of me. This tired old machine is so rumbling. Oh my, oh my. Singing songs to the secrets behind my eye. Oh my, oh my. All my aching bones are trembling, and I may yet fall apart. Won't you stay